Hello, today I am going to be playing Colony. It's an old Spectrum game, written by Icon Designs, published by Mastertronic. You're a little robot, you have to defend your base while growing mushrooms. I shall turn the sound on in a second, the menu music is a little irritating. Okay, so there's my little droid, he's just come out of the droid bay. We're on a strange planet, and you grow mushrooms. They're the seeds for the mushrooms there. They will grow into beautiful mushrooms which I can then farm and sell back to planet Earth. Deliveries come in here on this screen, and that building there is where I can order some supplies, which I'll do later. You see, there's plenty of mushroom farms. You can only actually grow the mushrooms on the green areas. There's a mushroom shop. There's a droid power shop where you can get some droid power. There's different fences shops. That's wooden. That's a steel fence store. You can buy steel fences that I've just bought 4. And the idea of the game is to defend your base from attacking insects of the planets, which you will see shortly, I guess. So I'm going to replace some of the wooden fences with steel fences because they last longer. The game's all about management and defending your base from attack. It's a survival game. You survive for as long as possible. You die if your robot runs out of power. Yeah, or basically the base gets wiped out by the insects. There's one there currently eating the fence, so I'll just quickly nab the fence here and shoot it once I get my laser selected. There you go. There you go, he's gone. But obviously he's destroyed that wooden fence, so I would need to replace it. Positioning's a little bit tricky in this game. So let me go to the wooden fence store, pick up a fence, and just quickly replace that fence there. Job done. As you can see, the mushrooms are coming on nicely, so eventually they'll grow into lovely, beautiful mushrooms I can then pick and then sell to earn money for supplies. The creatures are already hammering into my base defences. That little green and yellow area there, that little sort of check pattern, is a force field, and so long as I've got power, the insects will just die instantly, so then mushrooms are always safe in there. Always safe. There is one other element of the game, it's power, and as you see there's some solar panels. So you have to make sure you defend the mushrooms and the solar panels and your little robot from the attacking insects and survive as long as possible. I used to play this game as a kid on the Spectrum, and I worked out a little cheat that you could do with the game regarding solar panels. So I'll show you what you can do. It's down to the way the game's designed. Because each screen is a flip screen, you can actually place the solar panels in a way that prevents the monsters from getting in. Like, I'll show you. If I stick 3 down, well, 4 down should I say, and I go off and I try to come back on that screen, the solar panels prevent me from coming on that screen. So if I pick up enough solar panels, I can actually block off areas of the map and then survive as long as possible. So if I pick a few more of these up, oh, no, not there. So I've now blocked off that top row. There's no way a creature can get in on that top set of panels. Placing is a bit awkward in this game. It's very tetchy. And now that whole square there is pretty much safe from monsters apart from the direction I've just gone through. and shoot that guy. Pick up some more panels. Under attack. And now I'll try and do the same for the next section. Yep, done that one. I'll place it there. There we go, one there, one next to it. So now they can't come in from the top there. And now I'm going to do the bottom area if I can. As I say, the game's a little bit touchy. It's an old game. Oh, I've got some creatures in there with my mushrooms that are now fully grown. Oh, ouch. I shot him. Shot that one. I should pick these mushrooms up and take them to the mushroom handing zone here. And as I deposit mushrooms, they start making money. You can see the credits up to 1,120 now. I used to love this game as a kid. Once I worked out how to essentially block up an area to prevent being attacked, you could play it for hours. With that half-eaten mushroom, I won't get no money for it, as you'll see. Unfit for human consumption. So it's very important to stop the infection of the mushrooms. Get some more solar panels, see if I can carry on blocking off an area. A little bit tricky this one, getting the angle right. There, done it. So another area blocked off. Switch on the gun, shoot him, get some panels. Blocking off the area. I've used the little fence line there as a clue on how to get in and out of the area. Oh, not there. Can't get in there because of my panels. That's it, go in there. Oh, one of the guys got in. I have to get them all defences there. Just charge the power up. Then find some more solar panels. Shoot the little archers as well while I'm here. There we go. The dodgy panels behind. Let's go block in that area over here that insect got in on. I missed one. There we go. So you see this entire middle section of the map now is protected. With the exception of that small gap where the fence is. So I just need a piece of fence to go in that gap. And it'll all be good. So let's just drop some of these solar panels. And go find a piece of fence I'm putting. Now there's a bit of steel fence there, I'll grab that. Oh, no, we'll grab the proper one. There we go. We'll pop that in that gap when I get inside. Oh, not that way. And that's it. I'm protected now. Perfectly safe. So I can now survive the entire game for as long as I want. And that's what I did as a kid. I used to do this and just play and play and play. Bit dull, but it worked. As a child, I used to maybe extend the base out. If I got a bit bored with the size of the base, I'd make it a bit of a challenge to get some more extra panels and start extending the base out to get to the insect spawn areas. To order supplies, you'd go here to order supplies, and there was lots of various supplies you could order. And you'd order them from Earth, they'd be coming in from Earth, so they'd take 5 minutes to deliver, so you'd have to know what you're ordering. There were seeds, solar panels, but there were lots of things you could actually order. You could have a remote droid and a remote droid battery that would run around separate from you, shooting the insects. Various other things, a spare body, which is like an extra life, force fields, traps, fences. I think I'll just order some seeds and some solar panels. And then be done. As you can see, the ship's now en route. It's going to arrive at 14 minutes into the game. Sit there trying to sneak in my base. Jump forward here in time so you don't have to see me building more stuff. I'm now going to turn the beacon on for the shipment to be delivered. If I wouldn't have done that, the supplies wouldn't have been dropped off, so they'll still be dropped off on the 14th minute in game. You see, I've been building up my solar panels. The base is still pretty much locked down. Them little purple things are traps, by the way, so if the monsters walk on them, they immediately explode and the trap is destroyed. I'm just going to plant a few more seeds while I wait for the ship to arrive. While the beacon's on, by the way, the power in my base starts draining quite rapidly. That'll probably run out before the ship arrives, but that's fine. There's no way the enemy are getting into my base. So the ship arrives. And then move the solar panel out of the way. Don't want to do that. There's a load of supplies down there. Oh, the insects have already started to eat away at them, so I've got to quickly shoot some of them away. Let's pick up some of these seeds and get them back in the base quick. I'll just drop them off over here for now. Oh, I'm struggling with this. There we go. Oh, the insects are really having a go. Let's go and grab these last 2 bags of seeds before I go. Oh, there goes the bridge. I forgot to turn off the beacon, so I'll quickly just go do that. I'll use some seeds to block my base in. And I'll put the rest of these in supplies. That's Colony. That's a nice little game on the Spectrum. I really enjoyed playing it when I was younger. Just one last thing really, I should show you what it looks like at the end of the game. So maybe if I bought the game now, we can. You'll just see the end screen. The end screen you'd see regardless. If you failed the game, you'd see the end screen. course, good old Spectrum, there was no save game option. You'd play it until you got bored and then you just quit. Who'd want to save the game to tape anyway? So let's just hang on 2 secs, just hit the quick key. Yep. And that's Colony. Thank you for watching.